All right, I'm going to show you how to set up a meet from scratch. I'm going to create a new event, and it asks you for two things. One is a meet and one is the event. I would really like to have the meet files for the dual meets. I've made an attempt to get them when I went out to the SAL League. They do have the meets to download. They're just empty event files, but they were created in an older version of Meet Manager, so the files don't match up. So for now, we're just going to call it an event. And it is going to be the Souderton High School, or the Souderton, it's a girls' meet. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to because I want to see how it's set up. So try to make them match up. So I've got, okay, so it's going to be girls' dual meet versus Souderton. I'm just writing it down so I remember. So you want to have them all sort of look the same. So I'm going to create a new event, and I'm just going to call it an event because you can create jobs for anything. Again, it would be nice if we have the meet files, it'll actually show up in your parent portal as a meet, but for now this is fine. And then I believe I put in here, so it's an away meet because we're visiting. So it's December 8th to December 8th, and it is for Tops Club Team. And then we put, it doesn't give us any times. Oh, it will when we set up the job. So registration, actually let's do this, copy jobs from another meet. So I do have set up in here the away meet template. That's what we're going to use. And we're copying it to this day. And I do want to fix the times on them. I wish I could fix them all at once. But I don't have it, so it's going to be from 1 to 3. 3 p.m. Oops. I guess it's not that hard to fix. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Save. And I would want to do that for each one of them. I'm not going to go through the whole list for you guys right now, but it is kind of important because when people see it, you just edit each one of these. When people are going to see it in their portal, this will let them know when they're volunteering for. So I'm going to go through each one and change those dates on there. That's the biggest pain in the butt. That's about, that's but Souderton had asked us for this. They asked us for, and away meets should ask you for the same things. 1 finish judge, 1 scorekeeper, 1 stroke and turn official, and 13 timers. And if you add up the timers, we do have them. We actually ask for them by lane because when we're away, even lanes have 1 timer. Like they'll provide 2 timers for those lanes, and odd lanes will provide 2. It is a total, if you include the backup timer, it's a total of 13 timers from us. We bring 2 stroke and turn judges. We can split that time together. I personally feel like we need 2 stroke and turn officials from each team on deck, but other teams aren't as picky about that in this league. And we also have to have our meet marshals for those things. So after that, you set up the registration so people can register. These are just our standard questions. You can add questions. I don't. And then I want to go to the confirmation emails. This is who it's going to be from. When you're setting it up, you'll want to put your own email address in there and send copies of each confirmation to, and you can put your own address in there as well, since you are the person who is going to be, like if you're the girls meet rep or the boys meet rep, you want these things coming back to you. I don't want them coming to me. You might want to send them, I don't know that you want to send them to the coaches, but you're going to want to get an email address back in there, and you're going to want something other than me in there. In fact, I'm going to send it from just because I'm the admin on the website, my email address shows up absolutely everywhere. and I really don't want these things coming back to my personal email address, so I just change it to topswimming@gmail.com. But if you're logged in, your email address is going to show up there. And if you want them to return to you, which if you're keeping track of all those jobs, you should probably leave your email address in there. And then you're going to save and publish. Now, it's not published completely because the registration is closed. You would click registration open, allow participants to remove themselves from jobs. You have to allow for that. Just because people get sick at the last minute and you need to know whether those jobs are going to be filled or not. Then you're going to copy this. So you're going to just highlight it and Command C on a Mac, or I believe it's Control C on a PC. You copy this link, then you can see so far 0 of 19 people have registered for that. So that's how you set up a Meet. And now I'm going to show you how to fix it on the front end of the website.